Hello, folks. Good afternoon. Let's do some origami. I'm going to use a piece, I believe it's called Sonobe, and Sonobe, to make some modular pieces that I'll then put together in various shapes. I'm going to use this large piece. This is a standard piece of origami, 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. Normally I cut it into quarters to use it for my projects, but in order to show you how to do this, it's easier to use this big piece. So we'll start out by folding, just a simple fold in half. Basically we're doing this so we can get a center line, see, right down here in the middle, and then fold the edges back into that center line. Hello, Laura. You want to learn how to do some origami folding? Fold both edges into the center. Now you have this. Then fold them back out. You're going to take one corner. Hey, alright, hearts. And fold the corner in just like that. See? So it lines up with the second fold that we made. And you can test to see how well you folded it by doing that second fold again. Turn the paper around. Do the same thing again with the lower right corner. Fold up to that second set of folds that we made. And there you go. So now you've done the same thing both sides. This is what your piece of paper should look like. Hello, Lisa. I can't hear you, Lisa. Speak louder. Oh, that's right. You can't talk. Open it up again. And we should see kind of like two tabs are folded in. We're going to now fold this edge up to the second fold of the other side. Let me show you what it looks like. Are you guys waiting for the big finale? There'll be a big finale. Don't worry, it's huge. So fold it like this. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. I usually unfold the first one. It makes it easier to do the second one. Again, fold from the lower right corner all the way up to the line across the center line. And there you go, like that. Now, let's go back to that first big fold we made after we did the tabbing folds. And we're going to try and stick this under here. A little tricky, but you'll get it, even if I can't. There you go. Fold that right under, and look what you have. A shape. Hello, Lisa. Did you join us again? That's good. This is the basic Sonobe origami shape. I like to use my fingernail and make a little tighter fold here. There you go. See, one side is kind of flat, the other side has the folds in it. This is important because when we put shapes together, we're going to be using these open tabs to put the tips of other pieces in. Exciting, isn't it? I know, you're all waiting for the big finale. So, let's try this with a smaller piece. Look, I've already done a few. Pretty. This is used Christmas wrap. Came in large sheets, of course, but after they've been put on presents, I cut them into the 5 7/8 size, and then cut that into quarter sizes, and that's the size I used to make these Sonobe pieces. Exciting, isn't it? like Christmas wrap, especially the foil stuff. You get a choice of patterns, the front or the back. This time I'm using the dark blue side. And I'll quickly go through the process again. Start by folding in half, and fold each edge into that half. After I do that, I fold the tabs, the lower right corners, into the second set of folds. So there you go. You can see it's used because there's a piece of tape right here. See? Tape. That's why I'm doing that on the inside. I'm using the snowflake dark blue pattern on the outside. Turn around, create another little tab. Also, as long as I'm over here on this side, I'm going to create the big tab. I'm going across the center line to the far line. See how that looks? Do the same thing again on the other side. And then go back to that first big tab I made and fold it under. Hello, Laura. Glad you could join us. I'm creating these smaller pieces now. I have 3 of them. There. Finish this one off, make it a little tighter. 3 pieces. What can you do with 3 pieces? Oh, you can make a small triangle shape. We're going to take these smooth sides. Hey, thanks. And I'm going to bend it just like this. You like the wrapping paper? Yes? Good. I like to be able to use these 2-sided wrapping papers because then you can have different shapes, different colors, and they usually match. But now we're making the triangle shape in a minute, as soon as I get all these folded. So take your 3 pieces that you've done, fold them. Hey, hearts, look at that, hearts popping up all over the place. There, I have my additional folds done. Make sure the places we're going to put tabs into is available on the outside. So if you have 2 folds, they go on the back side or the smooth side, because we're going to put the tabs into. See that? Does that make sense? Can everybody see that? Good. That's how these pieces will stick together, by putting the tips of one piece into the folds of another one. See? So now I have 3 of them put together. Interesting. Fold this one down and stick this tab into this one. Sometimes you just play around and see which tabs fit into what folds. In this case, we're trying to make a triangle, so that's why I use 3 pieces. This one naturally fits into here. I know you can't see everything that's going on, but like I said, play with it. You'll probably get it after a while. Naturally, there are 2 tabs to the left, or points, and there are 2 folds left to put them in, and they naturally fit right into there, and this one will fit right into there. Good. Look at that. We've just made a triangle. Cool. There. See that? Cool, huh? Just imagine if a bunch of these were strung together. You could put them on your Christmas tree or hang them on your railing. or just play with them like a top. What else can you make with this Shinobi shape? Well, if you got a bunch of them, let's say you have 6 of them. Oh, look, I have 6 of them. Shiny. Ooh, ah. I'm going to make a square. So I started like I did the triangle, but rather than putting these pieces together, I'm going to add 3 more pieces. Actually, in some ways it's a little easier than the triangle because you don't have to bend them as far. See that? Does that look like it's going to make that cube shape? Pretty fun, huh? Stick these little points into the receptacles. So far, so good. One more. This point into here. Come on, you can do it. This point into here. Perfect. Look at that. Now you have a cube made out of 6 Shinobi modular origami pieces. Or you can play with it like a top. What else can you do? Let me show you. Let's say you had more pieces. Then you can make a shape like this. I think this is 12 pieces. Maybe 20. Or, if you have more pieces, you can make this. It's not only square and circular shapes, but you could, depending on how many tabs you put into the folds, you could make all kinds of shapes. I've made people's initials, just kind of a squarish type pattern. Or, and here's the big finale, you can make a huge modular origami shape by using over 1,000 pieces and creating look at that. It's a level 2 Menger sponge made entirely out of those Shinobi pieces that we were working on earlier. Amazing, incredible. Well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.